Welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to talk about weirdest food in London you must try. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. We're fortunate in London because we could probably eat something new every day of our lives. So, if your standard Thai green curry or chain pizza isn't cutting it for dinner tonight, try something different and check out this collection. London has everything the adventurous diner needs, from bushmeats to little-known Asian delicacies to some seemingly questionable sweet and savory pairings. We're willing to try anything once. 15. Anything at Archipelago. If strange cuisine is your thing, head to Archipelago, Fitzrovia's most odd restaurant. You can eat everything from crocodile to zebra jerky and chermoula crickets here, as the owners take pride in sourcing exotic meat. The menu has a global feel to it, with dishes influenced by Peruvian, Ethiopian, Baltic, and other cuisines, and the quirky decor of enormous Buddhas, Polynesian masks, and other such items reflects this. Despite this, reports indicate that the food is surprisingly delicious, and even romantic. 14. Blue cheese macarons at the Fine Cheese Co. Experts in artisan cheese. The Fine Cheese Co. has launched an eat-in shop in Belgravia, where cheese lovers may indulge in fancy cheese soufflé, Welsh Rarebit, and other delights while being surrounded by good cheese and wine. However, something a little more unusual takes center stage on the menu: the savory macaron. If Roquefort and Sauternes were designed for each other, then our Bath macaron with Bath blue, chives, and walnuts is a mouthful of ecstasy, they say. The blue's savory tang meets the nut's warmth and the paste's sweetness in an explosion of flavors that is both surprising and pleasant in equal measure. If goat's cheese and beets tickle your fancy, there's also goat cheese and beetroot variant available. 13. Crispy fried ice cream at Gyoza Bar. Gyoza Bar in Covent Garden's experienced Japanese gyoza chefs is so passionate about the dumplings that they've only made one with ice cream. The delicacy is a ball of vanilla ice cream that is battered, deep-fried until crispy, and then drizzled with maple syrup. Drink plum sake to wash it down. 12. Kangaroo tartare or puffed beef at M. Executive chef Michael Reed spent several years developing his skill under Heston Blumenthal, so kangaroo tartare on the M menu isn't a great stretch. The flavor is naturally gamey and works nicely in a tartare, especially when coupled with earthy mushrooms like these. Skippy not your cup of tea? How about tendons from beef? M's puffy beef dish is made by cooking beef tendons and then compressing them with weights overnight to allow the gelatin to harden. After that, it's diced and dehydrated for 12 hours before being cooked for 30 seconds in scalding hot oil. Yum. 11. Nigerian tapas at Chuku's. In London, we're spoiled for choice when it comes to authentic Spanish tapas and pinchos, and we've even mastered the Venetian style, chiquetti. But what about Nigerian tapas? Nigerian food is generally enormous plates of hearty rice and meat served sharing style, but Nigerian tapas has come in the form of Chuku's supper clubs, owing to brothers Emeka and Ifeanyi's mutual love of Spain and its long, languorous dining style. At each of their pop-up events, anticipate a combination of classic and experimental Nigerian-influenced tapas, such as small jollof rice and meat patties, presented in a typically African chilled-out, friendly ambiance. 10. Le Pet Taka at Yicho. Even in our metropolitan metropolis, Burmese food is hard to come by. Therefore nightclub Yicho is a must-visit for an authentic flavor of Burma, Myanmar. Le Pet Taka, one of the country's most well-known street snacks, will be offered at every event, because its creator, Freya Coote, believes it's otherwise hard to find in the UK. It's a pickled green tea leaf salad with fried nut mix, peanuts, broad beans, sesame seeds, garlic, dried shrimp, fresh tomatoes, ginger, and lime juice that you mix on your plate to your liking. The green tea leaves are identical to the ones we're used to drinking as a tea, and once pickled, they're pretty smelly. A rich umami flavor, bordering on fishy, pervades the dish. 9. Spotted dick. When served at lunchtime in the school canteen, this one always brings a grin to the faces of the students. A spotted dick is a steamed suet pudding with raisins, probably other dried fruits, and sometimes brandy, thus the spots. It's best served hot, with lots of custard, and it's still a favorite dessert in the United Kingdom. 8. Toad in the hole. Despite its unappealing moniker, this meal is quite tasty and, contrary to popular belief, does not contain any amphibians. The dish consists of pork sausages, or bangers, baked in a large Yorkshire pudding, and it's best served with plenty of strong onion gravy. The word, dripping puddings, comes from the late 1600s, when batter puddings were baked under spit-roasted meats and called dripping puddings. To make this distinctive dish, the bad portions of beef, known as toadies, would be chopped off and added to the pudding. 7. Bubble and squeak. This recipe was created to make good use of leftovers and is traditionally served on Sunday evenings. The leftover cabbage and potato from a Sunday roast supper are mashed and fried in this recipe. The term comes from the sound of the ingredients squeaking against the pan. Cabbage does squeak. 6. Scotch eggs. This is a tasty snack that is typically consumed on the go or as part of a picnic. A boiled egg is enclosed in sausage meat, breaded, and deep-fried to make a Scotch egg. These have been present since the 18th century and, while the name is a mystery, it is assumed to come from scorched eggs, which were browned by frying adjacent to open fire. 5. Welsh Rarebit. Rarebit is a premium form of cheese on toast with strong melted cheddar cheese blended with different spices like Worcester sauce, mustard, paprika, salt, and pepper, and is often wrongly referred to be Welsh Rabbit. The term is supposed to be based on an Old English jest, coined in the 18th century when many Welsh people couldn't afford even a cheap cut of meat. 4. Pigs in blankets. This is a holiday side dish that is virtually only served at Christmas. The pig is a pork sausage, and the blanket is a rasher of bacon that is wrapped around it. Miniature chipolata sausages are the most frequent, as they are often served as a complement to the main dish such as gamey meat, but you can also buy full-size sausages or make your own. 3. Cornish Pasty. A Cornish pasty is a meal in and of itself, hailing from Cornwall in the southwest of England. A genuine Cornish pasty, according to the Cornish Pasty Association, has a distinctive, D-shaped pastry casing that is crimped on one side only, never on top. The pasty filling has a chunky texture, consisting of uncooked minced or roughly cut chunks of beef, not less than 12.5%, swede, potato, onion, and a little peppery flavor. It was traditionally eaten by Cornish miners who could carry a complete, hot meal to work in their hands, and it is still a popular snack for people on the go today. 2. Haggis. Haggis is a traditional Scottish dish made from a sheep's heart, lungs, and liver, along with onion, suet, spices, salt, and pepper. Before being boiled for several hours, it is typically encased in a sheep's stomach. To put its origin in context, it was created in the 16th century, when the typical Scot was facing great hardships as a result of their English rulers. 1. Black pudding. Black pudding is a sausage made from congealed pig's blood and oatmeal that is popular in the United Kingdom. It is generally offered as part of a full English breakfast and can be eaten raw, not especially palatable, or fried, surprisingly good. Don't be frightened off by the fact that it mentions blood, it's quite tasty. So that's it for today. What do you think of our video? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and would like to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications before you go. Thank you so much for watching us.